Imagine being in a time where if you live in San Francisco, it took weeks to get information about what's going on in New York City. Thank goodness for the Transcontinental Railroad that linked the East and West through means of transportation, through means of a railroad system, through means of a steam engine that could take the United States of America from the 1800s to the present. First Transcontinental Railroad was built between the years of 1863 to 1869. Continuous rail line was 1,912 miles long. Can you imagine? It connected an existing rail line in Omaha, Nebraska to the Pacific coast. Rail line was constructed with grants provided by the federal government to 3 private companies. On May the 10th of 1869, the last golden spike was put into the Transcontinental Railroad, making it easier for Americans to travel from the east to the west. The Transcontinental Railroad brought a revolution to the settlement and the economy of the new frontier known as the West. Americans' belief of manifest destiny, a belief that Americans should have the right to settle the land in the United States from the east to the west, was going to be realized with the construction of the Transcontinental Railroad. A continental railroad that looks like this was advocated as early as 1832 with the promise that the United States would experience a big boom in economy from spreading from east to west. Railway surveys were conducted from 1853 to 1855 to see if Congress could gather the support that they needed to make this possible. Reports advocating the construction of the Transcontinental Railroad failed to deliver topographical maps that would explain much of the cost that would need to occur for the Transcontinental Railroad to take place. Traveling through much of New Mexico and Arizona, the necessity of land that the United States could construct the Transcontinental Railroad was at a premium. So what happened as a result of that? The Gadsden Purchase, where the United States finagled, or they arranged a deal where they could purchase a large strip of land from Mexico to complete the construction of the Transcontinental Railroad. President Abraham Lincoln signed the Pacific Railroad Act in 1862 that provided the funding to make it possible. Communication invention of the telegraph would be needed to extend from east to west in coordination with the Transcontinental Railroad.